And we are live.
There it is.
What's up, people?
Let me squeeze behind you and have a camera for this a little bit. Oh, we gotta cut that off. ASAP. No Rocky. Kick back, girls.
It's a pod named Kickback.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Who got the lighters? What light is it?
It was in the danger zone.
I'm about to say, y'all. Come on now, y'all.
Gotta have at least one, right?
At least.
I think she was partake. You partake? Any medicine?
I need a little piece, but
No, just don't.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna figure it out next time.
that's what she said.
That's what she said.
But then everything built up. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this. Since we online. Kick back, girls. It's a pod named Kickback. We getting off to a late start. We had a crazy day, crazy weekend, a crazy week,
Hey,
For sure.
a crazy month.
hey,
Nigga, it's been a crazy year.
Crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
Oh, this one was slow motion.
I don't understand what that's all about.
did you close it?
Somebody farted. I heard it was smoking. I don't know.
Nah.
Was that you?
I don't know. Did you look? You gotta probably force close it. So wait, how you do the thing?
Let me see it.
Yes.
There it is.
There you go. And then we.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
It's the return of Mac once again. Oh my God! Fuck that bitch! Fuck that bitch!
Hey.
And I tried to tell you so.
You wouldn't listen though. And I sing my comeback song. Whatever happened to Mark Morrison, man? We can get him back in the building. Bring him on a pod named Kickback.
Hey.
So, welcome to a pod named Kickback, also known as the Black CNN and the Revolution will be televised.
But why CNN?
I'm no breaks new, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Every Monday, we right back at it.
Monday.
I feel fantastic.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
What's up, party people? It's JB Frank. I'm that gangster geek representing NWA, Nerds with Attitude. Happy Monday, everybody.
We got some special guests in the building.
Indeed.
We'll do ladies first.
Hi guys, I am Naya, well not Asia, but people call me Naya or Nah. I'm a Jersey girl, and y'all can follow me on Instagram at NYAJIA. That's me, JIA. Yes.
Alright now. And we got another a familiar face to the show. Introduce yourself.
Ladies, do you mind if I just take it nice and slow? You already know the vibes, your homeboy J Billions, the voice checking in. It's a pod named Kickback. We in the fucking building, man. I'm excited, I'm glad to be on the show. Salute my homeboys for having me on, man. We going in. You know the vibes.
Wait. We more than just a tip, ladies. We going in. So, I'm just saying. So we got a very interesting show. I'll tell you what I want to do before we even start the show. I want to shout out everybody uptown. I want to shout out SGTs, my whole crew from DC, uptown, Fulton, Delafield. We experienced a heavy loss over the last couple of days. What I'll say is my oldest friend, because I don't remember meeting him. He was just always there because he was best friends with my big cousin.
Family.
So he's been there since I was born. He's family.
Family.
We lost him on Friday, and that's Eric Searles, big homie,
Indeed.
BH,
Indeed.
homie, Big E,
Irk.
You know you love when you got 18 goddamn nicknames. But rest in peace, homie. Had been hoping for the best over the last few weeks, and on Friday morning I woke up to the worst. I have never lost anybody this close to me as far as a homie. I lost my mother, of course. You love your mother close to you, but as far as somebody I grew up with, people always marvel over me and JB relationship in the 5 because we've known each other this year 30 years. We've been brothers for 30 years. This age outdates that by a decade.
Yeah.
I'm on age 40 years.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's a lifetime,
just to give you guys perspective. And I'm not doing a comparison, I'm just giving perspective. This is, my oldest homeboy, my big homie BH. And Friday I work, Saturday I work, and just kind of, I can't do this right now. And last night, I keep it a buck, last night was the night that broke me down. Last night was my night. And I went through it, and I woke up, I still felt fucked up. And then I took a nap. And then I got up and felt good and went out and ran the streets with JB, at the pool.
We had a great day.
I feel, today is a better day than yesterday, a better day than Friday.
You got that love and support around you, man. That makes a
Absolutely.
difference, you know what I mean? You
Absolutely.
dealing with it on your own, you know what I mean? So, R.I.P. to the homie BH, man. I suffered a loss as well, if you don't mind me sharing that. My Uncle Joe, man, he was a stand-up guy. Rochester, New York, salute out to the Hemingway, shout out to all the family out there. He passed, and it's my uncle, I loved him, I had a chance to talk to him in September last year when they thought he was going to pass. They said he wasn't going to make it to Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? So he made it a lot much longer than they expected. So they had an early Thanksgiving for whatever or not. So, I look at death very different, I look at it from a different perspective. I lost my mom, my biological mom in 2000, so I kind of I wouldn't say study death, but I try to understand it more, so to be absent from the body is to be present with God.
Okay.
So, we have to look at this thing in a different way. And also, we all on our own journey. So you could die at 9 and 99, you never know, but death is going to come to us all. So we got to celebrate their life, celebrate their legacy, remember that memories is all you have. So even when they're not in the flesh, they still with you. So shout out to Uncle Joe, BH, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. everybody who lost one out there. You know what I'm saying? We keeping the movement. We got to be too busy living to worry about dying. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody feel good?
Okay.
All right, let's bring the energy back up. I didn't want to bring us down, but I had you. Before we
Be too
BH.
busy living to worry about dying.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
you're going to do that.
There it
And
is.
shout out to the whole Uptown SGTs. And one more time for BH and Uncle Joe. So our icebreaker, and this is an interesting question because it's kind of in that same realm.
Yeah.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were?
Oh,
Billions, you first.
I like that.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you was?
Man, I'd probably be something like Methuselah, man. I feel like I always tell people I'm on a third lifetime, man. It's all about the experiences that you have in life. So wisdom come out of the mouths of babes. It's really not about your age, it's about your experience. So it ain't about your age. Leah came out of the song, age ain't nothing but a number. It's nothing.
Y'all shouldn't have seen that together.
You see what I'm saying?
It's very diverse. Kelly, we're not doing that. We're not going to do it.
But I would probably be, I consider myself to be somewhat with an intellect, man. I think I'll be 85 right now.
Damn.
I'll be 85, bro.
Okay.
85.
Okay.
I overstand, my nigga.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Yeah, say talk to me enough.
What's going on, JB?
Yeah, I'll be 85 right
I'm
now.
going in the exact opposite
Okay.
direction on that because how would I be if I didn't? Whatever that question was. But anyway,
You didn't know how old you were.
yeah, I feel a lot younger than I actually am. I feel a lot younger.
I was saying that in wisdom sake. Excuse me.
So I don't know. I think I'd be about 35 or something like that. Younger than, much younger than I actually am. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more living to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, where you at?
I'm gonna go down the wisdom route, and also just as far as like, you know, where I feel like I fit in a little bit. Everybody always tell me, like when I was in 5th grade, my teacher used to call me grandmama. So, and people always tell me I have an old soul. So I'm gonna say,
Spit my drink
what'd you say?
up. No.
I'm gonna say somewhere between like, I just give myself like somewhere between like 40 and 45. That's it.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
That's interesting.
I would say because of my youthful exuberance.
Hey, this was a trick question then, man. Y'all had me say I was an old fucking man. Wait a
I
minute.
feel like
Now I feel like
Yo,
since
you
we went
going
around,
for wisdom.
now I got the wrong understanding, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's your head. Like everybody
You talking about feeling the body? Like I'm
Just
saying,
how you feel.
in the
How
body.
you feel.
How you feel?
Everywhere.
I
Totally.
feel 30, bro. I be 44. This,
No, you're
this
good.
month.
You say 85.
Yeah, I'm saying in wisdom.
So
Well,
But you like talking about like,
that
you
was
know,
your first thing to say. That's
my
most
pets
true.
feel good. I did a few push-ups.
Nah, my answer definitely ain't physical because I'm fat and out of shape and I broke my ankle, couldn't run. I'm trying to get in shape now. So my answer isn't based on how in shape I am. My answer is just based on how I feel.
That's a trick. I mean, I
Totally.
tried that nigga.
And,
He's strong as fuck. Tricking y'all motherfuckers.
I would say I feel very youthful, which is why I date so young. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like 32, 33. I feel somewhere in there because of just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go out, the things I want to do. I'm still too old for the club, but I fuck the lounge up. I fuck the lounge or hookah bar. I fuck you up. I fuck you
I'm
up.
standing on the couches in that
You
bitch,
know,
boy.
motherfucker. Hey. Yeah.
Nigga, really-
Bring me another long out. I'll fuck that joint up.
They like, you know, they smoking cigars in this area, right?
Right.
Nigga on the couches in that bitch.
So I would say 32, 33, 32, early 30s. And that's probably the age of my wife. So if you out there, Shanti or whoever, somebody around there, give me this baby, let me move on with my life. Let's get that out the way.
See you.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah. Everybody.
Shout out to Key in the building. Makeup
Yeah.
artist, you know, I'm talking about Chat Town here, Texas in this motherfucker. She
Yes.
checked it out for us. She said we all lit, we in the building, that's all. We just want to make sure we
Hey, Stam, you know Ken the Man? You heard her? It's a girl named Ken the Man, and she got a song called He Be Like, Ooh. He Be Like, it's rocking.
We'll play it out.
We'll play it out.
Yeah.
It's on, matter of fact, it's on a Pod Name Kickback playlist
You
that's
did.
available on Apple Music.
Damn sure.
So make sure you go to Apple Music, look for a Pod Name Kickback, download the weekly playlist. We update it every Friday.
Crack.
New songs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right shit.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Jay Billion's little cousin Carmelo Anthony was on a boat
That boy, I told
with
you
another
about that
woman,
boat, man.
and our left stroke just went viral.
Yeah.
Our viral story of the day that took the internet by storm was Melo on a boat with another woman. They're saying he's cheating on Lala. Lala is devastated. Melo released a statement saying, "Come on, y'all, stop playing the games. That woman is married. You're interfering with my life. I was just trying to have a business retreat. I was chilling, and y'all making it more than what it is.
Well, that sound
and
like
I
that.
still don't believe him."
Boy, that sounds like that R. Kelly confession. I'm fighting for my motherfucking life. I'm going through that shit. You're playing.
This is something my phone said the whole time.
Y'all play.
I don't know how to hold time, people.
That nigga
Why would I
busted.
hold time?
That nigga busted. But let me see the picture though. I seen a glimpse of who got a picture of him.
She was bad as shit.
Well, I
She
need
was
to
bad as
see
shit.
that. Why? Who got it?
But
Who got that?
I think
Carmelo Anthony on the
yeah.
phone.
I think the thing is
Yeah.
he's saying that it wasn't like that.
That ain't his wife. I don't care how.
Well,
bad
it
she
wasn't
is.
his wife, but he said
Yeah.
it was a friend's retreat, a
Yeah.
business retreat.
I'm not the judge or jury, so.
I'm just saying what he said it was.
If you know the media, the social media blows shit up, bro. They blow shit up.
Huh? Well, no, they had fixed everything until this, and now we're like, so yeah.
So you got all the
she's Puerto
skin.
Rican.
What's her name and
Well,
you know,
that was coming out,
what is the relation?
and we're still, waiting for the rest of the information.
so
we
it's
just
pretty
know.
much just paparazzi.
I mean, yeah.
That's it. So
We don't
people
know. We don't know that something. We don't know that something happened.
People do
You
things
don't-
for a reaction, so don't always kick a good man down. You feel me? He might just be telling the truth. And it just is all about the vantage point. A person can take a picture of something. Let's say a neighbor whispers something in your ear, and a person can take that picture. You only seen it from that vantage point. Oh, the bitch in his ear. Oh, they mighty close. People would do that just to sell stories.
Yeah.
So you can't believe everything. Believe none of what you see and half of what you hear. I'm telling you, you go a long way.
The only thing that fucked me up was he didn't flat out deny it. I am a proponent of I ain't do it. Straight like that.
What
We
is
ain't
up?
gotta debate it. We ain't gotta have a
on
long
YouTube.
drawn out conversation. I told you I ain't do it. That's that. He said, why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? That don't sound like innocent.
Guilt.
That don't sound innocent to me. Nah, what it sound like to you?
No, I would agree. Because if you just answer with a flat out answer, you're making a statement and you're taking a stance.
And you're a married man. I'm gonna
And
defend
you're
my
gonna,
motherfucker.
right,
Like,
yeah. So,
this is such and such. Put her name out.
I would agree.
You can come and
The
see.
Yachty with the mystery girl.
Yeah.
And all that, man. Come up to the hotel. All our friends are here.
Yeah.
Boom, and her husband is here.
Right. He didn't do
Now,
that.
it's
he,
over.
he referenced it. He didn't do that.
He ain't gonna,
That's what I would do.
He should have did that.
That's what I would do.
This picture is kind of.
it's get, let me see. No. Let me see.
Wait.
Hell fucking no.
And that's
No
only
language.
one of them. It's
No.
more pictures.
Oh, wait.
It's more pictures.
Oh, I
Body laid up, boy.
No, retract all that what you just said.
Show
That's
that bitch
no.
like this.
This is my first time seeing this
That's
picture.
no. See
No.
the image
No.
that
I
you
saw
just.
another picture earlier.
You saw a
She
different
had
picture.
her
Was that one work?
The other picture I
She had
saw,
her feet
she was
strong.
laying down, he was standing up over, and like, he's on his phone.
Ooh,
and it looked like
put more
he
pictures.
could have been
Go to
touching
gallery,
her
gallery,
or
gallery.
not.
Images. Yeah, we gotta see that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, baby, they was.
Again, as I said, it's a vantage point. A person could have clicked that. Her boyfriend could have just got up and went to get a drink
That's
and
true.
he clicked that
That's
motherfucker.
No.
You have to. You
My
cannot
issue
trust
is,
that.
he didn't
That was
say.
relaxing.
My
He
issue
said
is,
that woman was married.
This is too
It was
intimate
a
of a
bunch of
setting.
friends. No.
No, this ain't
But
no.
Do you see that room in between them? Her leg is not on him.
What rooming?
There's room.
Rooming my
Her
ass.
leg
That's
isn't
too
on
much
him.
of his
She's not
face.
touching him.
No.
They're laying side by
No.
side.
No.
They're laying
No.
side by side.
They be like, look at them sitting all close on the
That's-
sofa.
No.
They're laying
This
side by
is- this
side.
is-
You
this
can
is
assume
no.
anything.
Get-
But
no.
to know the truth,
I'll be honest, it looks a little skeptical. But
Nonsense.
since I know that
So
black
it's
men don't cheat,
I
I don't have a lot to say because I know black men don't cheat. So what I'm gonna say, black men don't cheat, and so I gotta believe it.
Now.
He don't have fuck
What you
shit.
doing?
hey, here come the voice of reason. He on that fuck shit. Yeah.
We talked about this shit earlier.
You know that nigga, man. Anybody know that motherfucker? Call his ass out. That motherfucker. Come on, flash back, JB, goddammit. Let's sauce it up, nigga.
So you think Melo's at fault?
He is.
This is a little sketchy to me, I mean, he coming out all late with this. Oh my God, you fucking with my family and this. Come on.
Oh, the victim. He played the victim role.
I would have been like, I ain't do it. Talk about you. I ain't do it. That's that.
Motherfucker lied. I know I ain't do that.
Yeah. Very sketchy.
Like I said, ain't no toes touching. If your toe don't touch my toe, we ain't fucking. Telling you. You can't believe that. I can I can be in a community pool, laying on the goddamn pool fucking furniture, and a sexy ass, bad, thick ass, big booty bitch lay next to me. You gonna automatically assume that's his girl. You gonna automatically assume that. Cause them rows is super close. The rows is super close. So if I don't have anybody to my right, or that I'm eating snacks with, or rubbing lotion on, and you gonna look to the left and see that young woman with the big old fat booty, and you gonna say, there they go. You look for the scenery.
Picture?
Yeah, let me see.
Is this the other one?
It got to be.
That's the one I saw.
Oh, he done.
Hey, hold on, let me see.
He done. They're alone. I think we're really
I didn't see that one.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I saw it.
Bro.
Yeah, another one.
They're alone, bro.
He's guilty.
He might well say that's my side
They're
there.
making black men look bad with this whole black men on cheap thing. And we'll wait till more information comes out. But you're not making us look good.
Imagine how much that camera costs to zoom in on that shot.
Yeah.
Imagine the lens. You see the clarity on that
Yeah.
motherfucker? They on the
Yeah.
private yacht.
And another thing we need to take a really good look at is the Democratic debate that happened last week.
Segway!
What I'll tell you is Kamala Harris, I believe, won the initial Democratic debate.
Yeah.
She called Joe
Doesn't
Biden
mean-
ass hot.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't mean I'm a fan. Doesn't mean I'm
She
voting
called
for
her ass
her.
hot though.
Doesn't mean I fuck with her.
That
But it
little
does
girl on the
mean
bus was me,
she
motherfucker.
called them out.
That little girl on the bus was me. You trying to tell me desegregate the buses? What did you mean by that, sir?
But she got his business. And he had shit to
She went at
say.
his head, bro.
And Bernie
Yeah.
Sanders became an afterthought. And Cory Booker, Washington, didn't even get mentioned. This was Kamala Harris's moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And she
did
also
that thing.
raised $2 million based on 67,000 people who paid about $30 a piece. So she's getting the lower class behind her.
Yeah,
Grassroots.
To the people. What you
And
say?
it sounds like she's doing
Like
her thing.
CNN.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a move right there.
Exactly.
Bro, come on, numbers don't lie. People do.
You can't be mad at her for what she did. She came out strong, and that's what you gotta do when it's 85 other motherfuckers running with you in the same party. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
definitely full.
Running
It's the
against
sickest motherfucker race I've
Oh my
seen.
God, it's weird. Honestly, I think that Obama had a larger field when he started. I think he did.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah. So
There's 25 of them right now.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. And not to cut you off, my brother. Not to cut you off, my brother. It's deeper than rap. If you think about it, Obama started a whole nother wave and a movement in politics. He made people believe that they can do the unthinkable, the unbelievable. Being a black man, we know he's biracial, but we'll talk about that later. So, he being the first black president, he broke the fucking color barrier. Even though the powers that be didn't want it to exist, if you look back now and you see what's happening now, more women are running than ever. More people of color are running than ever. More Hispanics are running more than ever. Because Obama gave them a shining light in the dark to see that, listen, you can be what the fuck you want to be. And those that want to stand up in the past didn't do it because of the powers that be. So he kicked that barrier down. And he made a motherfucker feel equal. Like, listen, I can do it if he did. Women,
Facts.
I can do it if he did.
Facts.
He gave gays national motherfucking recognition. We can be equal in a part of society. Obama did that. People say bad shit about him, but to add to what my brother was saying, Obama created a whole movement, bro. That's why you got what you got going on right now, the demographics and the diversity of the Democratic Party, period, running for the White House.
Yeah, Kamala Harris did the damn thing in that debate,
Excuse me
man.
for talking so long.
No question about it at all. She probably had Joe Biden sitting there saying, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Right. Segue Segue.
You messed up my segment. I threw him the greatest alley-oop ever.
I don't want you to take it.
Okay.
You set it up perfectly. I logged it. Just logged it back to you.
All right, that's a bet. Yeah, our what the fuck story of the week is, and this one is crazy, y'all. So here it is. A young pregnant woman in Alabama was shot in the stomach, and she was indicted for that.
What?
Yeah.
Kickbackers, I'm gonna say that for y'all one more again. I'm gonna run it back. Okay, so pregnant woman in Alabama was shot in the stomach.
That's right.
She was indicted for it.
For what? What was the
So,
charge?
and that's where it gets tricky. She was the instigator in a fight with another woman over a man
While being pregnant.
while she was pregnant. The other woman responded to the threats and the physical attacks by shooting her in the stomach.
Like Florida
So
State.
Alabama has determined that the impending mother was at fault because why was she trying to fight while she's pregnant?
Right.
Why is she picking this fight, attacking
You
this
put
woman
that
while pregnant?
unborn fetus in
You put the
harm's
unborn fetus in
way.
harm's way. Exactly. But what I don't agree with is the shooter is totally been exonerated.
Yeah, the shooter.
I think they're
they
both
dropped
at fault.
all charges.
I think
Yes.
they're both at fault. The
Yeah.
mother
I
trying to
agree.
fight while
Can I
she's
say
pregnant
something?
is at fault.
I agree.
The shooter is also at fault to me.
Right.
And that's our what the fuck story today because the shooter bears no culpability in this, according to Alabama, which is out the box thinking, but at the same time, I mean, we kind of know that.
Let me, if I may, can I inject something into the conversation?
No, I go ahead.
Por favor. Because I love to play devil's advocate. Not only that, I must have proof to back up the motherfucking shit that I'm saying. Now, all these laws in America's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. All the laws in America is fucked up. So, here it is. What they're looking at is black and white. Not the situation, not the person. You see? It goes back to justice is blind. So they're going to prosecute the law to the letter. And that means, one, if it's a state of stand your ground, number one, it has to be an aggressor, and the person fear for their life, and they can do anything in their means to defend themselves, even if it causes death. So boom, that being established, that is the letter to the law. That's what these folks that's in power is looking at. See? That's just like probable cause.
Okay, you're saying about the person who shot her
Right.
or whatever. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I got
It's
it.
like probable cause. Look, I pulled you over for running the red light, but when I looked in there, I seen this 3.5 of weed. Oh, now it has just elevated to another level. Now I have probable cause to pull you out and search the vehicle and ascertain any information that I need from you because I see an illegal substance right here in plain view. So what the letter of the law is doing is saying, let's rightly divide the situation. Boom. There was an altercation.
That's the issue.
Right, that's what I told you.
Divide.
Hold on, let me
They
explain.
exonerated one person.
Can I explain it? I'm explaining why. This is the law to the letter. What they're looking at is there was a situation, one. Two, who was the aggressor? The pregnant woman was the aggressor. Right? Now, that can fall under a simple law of disorderly conduct. If you instigate and initiate a situation, you are the aggressor. That is the first commitment. She was the aggressor. That's just like when the white man was out, the black man went in with his son, and the wife was outside, and the white man came up to the car and said, "What the fuck you doing in this parking spot? You ain't got no handicap, whatnot." And the father came out. The father pushed him down. The argument ensued, but the father was the first action. He pushed him down. So at that point,
Here's my question. So you don't think the woman that did the
I
shit,
haven't gotten to it yet.
you taking a long time?
I know. Listen. Hold on.
Let's get to it.
All right. He was standing his ground. So the pregnant lady was the aggressor.
So the woman that you was shooting,
the shooting would have never happened if you didn't put your hands on the other person.
but that's not consistent.
That's
with
what
the laws
they're
of the country.
looking at.
But that's not consistent with the laws of the country.
Correct.
Because the person, regardless of who's the aggressor, if you kill, you're at fault. Because you don't have to kill. It's like with the police. Like I could smack you, but you don't have the right to kill me.
If you have a pistol permit and you shoot below the waist, they will charge you for maiming a man. You have to shoot above the torso. If you're gonna discharge a weapon, you have to
But
shoot
if the
to kill.
woman's pregnant and I shoot in the stomach,
did you hear me?
did you hear
I'm
me?
telling my stupid law.
I'm talking about something else.
We talking about the same
shooting
thing.
a pregnant woman, not shooting another man below the waist, shooting a pregnant woman in the stomach is what happened.
We're talking about intent.
She shot her in the stomach.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear intent.
If
You
she
shoot
shot her
her
in
in
the
the leg
shoulder,
or the
would it be-
shoulder. You shot at
would
a
it be a lesser
pregnant woman.
offense?
Yes. The shoulder, it doesn't have a baby that
If you're in a
died.
time of duress, and you're under attack, and you fear for your life, and the person is overtaking you, will you take aim or will you
You're
just
making a lot of
discharge?
assumptions.
Well,
because
hold
none
up.
of that's
Yeah, hold up.
None of
Time
that
out.
happened.
Yeah, time out.
You're making assumptions.
Time out.
You're
Allow-
creating part of the story.
Hold up. Allow me to interject. Number one. You know, the thing that's fucked up about this is if you discharge a weapon at a pregnant woman and they weren't in her house, so the pregnant woman wasn't trespassing. She didn't rob the woman's house or any shit like that. If you fire a weapon at a pregnant woman, then you put that child in danger. Wherever you shoot her. You shoot her in the leg, you shoot her in the arm, you shoot her wherever the fuck you shoot her, you have put that child's life in danger. Because you have put that woman under severe physical trauma. That's not even a matter that's debatable.
I'm being objective. I'm not being disagreeable.
This is
and what I'm saying is, if she wasn't pregnant, would it be the same thing?
Time out.
If she wasn't pregnant.
But she was, so we can only do
If
what
she
we
was
got.
not-
We can only do what we
So
got.
can I pose a question?
We can. Yeah.
Is it fair?
I think that
I'm
The
not.
situation-
I'm
the
not.
situation
I'm not
changes.
disagreeing.
I think the situation changes when there's a baby in the picture. Everything
I'm not
changes.
disagreeing.
And I'm not saying that the mother is innocent.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm only saying that the other woman is at fault as well. That's what I'm saying.
As well.
Okay, so then
We agree.
Yeah,
She
so
should be
then-
charged.
So then
Negligent homicide. Negligent homicide. That's
Absolutely.
it.
I would agree.
Negligent
At a
homicide.
minimum,
You
manslaughter.
didn't mean to. You were defending yourself, but you killed the baby in your act. Negligent homicide.
Well, they need to charge her with a minimum what they're charging the pregnant woman, which is manslaughter. They're
Right.
charging the pregnant woman with
Exactly.
manslaughter.
And then
She's-
trump it down.
You know,
Involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
We're not disagreeing. We agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Facts. And, one of Jay Billion's, his uncle, Mitch McConnell, came out and said this week.
Ain't that a bitch?
He always doing that shit.
I-
It offends me when he does it with anybody, whether it's me or not.
Right.
Most of the time he does it with me. Most of the time these white people
You know,
are my relatives.
I might have a little Italian in me. You know, it's okay. You know.
Well, Jay Billion's uncle, Mitch McConnell, came out and said that
Mitch McConnell, the Italian, right?
Obama being elected president is reparations for black people.
What? Where the heck came at?
We don't owe y'all shit. We gave y'all Obama.
Wait a minute.
What you think?
Oh.
What you think?
Wait a fucking minute. Ain't nobody getting his ass?
Oh, we doing it right
Boy, I'm about to Batman about to take his
now.
man.
Get him, Jay. Get him.
Yo, bruh.
Get him.
This motherfucker said that?
Yeah.
Hold on. We know it's a white man game, number one. See, this motherfucker, Mr. McConnell, he married to this motherfucker Chinese bitch, right? Her daddy is a billionaire in China. He got a shipping company. How about she's the Secretary of Transportation? Now, this motherfucking bitch, excuse my language, bring her father over, he get a little pen from the White House, and she endorsed this motherfucker in the White House, saying, this is my father. Oh, we've been on Air Force One. You get a pen when you on Air Force One. He flew on Air Force One with me, and we went and did this and that and that. She endorsing their fucking shipping company. And she's the Secretary of Transportation.
Of course she is.
You understand what I'm saying? So fuck Miss McConnell ass. That motherfucker ain't nothing but a slave runner. He don't give a fuck what color you is. As long as you can dry you in the ground and get something out you. But you know them Chinese motherfuckers, they greedy too. So they look at the white man as a similar success. So she came over paired with him, got her way into Congress. Her daddy like good little girl, and she endorsed the family business. Them motherfuckers is making billions off that motherfucking endorsement, dog.
And he gets our Donald Trump shut up stupid award.
Fuck your mama, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
There's nothing more to be said
Electing
about
Obama
that.
does nothing to.
That is just the most ass backwards, stupid, idiotic,
That's the
moronic.
That's the most racist
dumb-
motherfucker white man I've seen in the motherfucker.
But that's beyond
US government,
racist.
right?
But see, okay, racism. You're a racist. I hate you. I want to kill you. If you're stupid though, then like,
That's another level.
yeah, that's a you're a stupid racist.
You got stupid. You got some really big titties. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Cyberman.
You have just invalidated your whole reason for not only existing, but like what's going on with the gene pool over there? Like that is really stupid. You're not even an intelligent white person to me if you say shit like that. Like you're a discredit to the white race and saying shit like that.
Facts.
Like,
Because you got money don't mean you got common sense.
That's
Common
true.
sense ain't common.
that's beyond common sense.
And,
That's
It is just ignorance. It's- Exactly. One more time, Billions.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
You a dumb motherfucker, Mr.
Dumb
Pound.
motherfucker.
Fuck you, your whole motherfucking race. Any Chinese bitch, nigga. I hope all your shit sink like
Shut
that.
up, stupid.
Pussy, nigga.
So our Nipsey
Thanks.
Hussle, moving on, our Nipsey Hussle award
Yes.
goes to Drake and
Yes.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. Drake now has more songs in the top 10 than the Beatles ever had.
Yeah. 32.
And Grandmaster Flash just won the Nobel Peace Prize for music.
Well, yeah, the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for music. Yes. He was literally awarded by the king of Sweden.
I don't want y'all to put y'all on the spot. I know one of our brothers know the name of the prize. Please tell the people. You get an option to Google.
It's called like the Polis
Name
Prize
it.
or something like that.
Because we got to put it out there so
Yeah,
the future
yeah.
MCs in the
They-
future
it was-
generation
it
hip
was-
hop
it
can
was
go ahead
started-
and get that.
It was started
Get
by
that
the
with
same-
Nick Della on.
folk that run the Nobel program though.
Yes.
It is a Nobel Prize, but
Yes,
it's
it
not
is.
the Nobel Peace Prize.
Right.
It's the
Right.
Nobel Prize, and I don't want to say for music. That sounds like it's probably more specific than that.
It's an innovative prize.
No, I think it's for music.
It's a Nobel Music Prize.
But that's what I said at first.
You did say that. Second.
I'm trying to find the
While he's looking for that, I'll give you a little bit of information on what Drake did. and
Polar.
Grandmaster
I was
Flash.
right. Goddamn.
Polar.
Polar.
Okay.
Polar Music Prize.
So Grandmaster Flash won that. You know, DJ, one of the founders of hip hop, who I had the pleasure of meeting. I performed with the Cold Crush crew in New York back in 2004. Yeah, so I got to meet the legendary Cold Crush crew. Got to perform with them and did my thing. So shout out to Grandmaster Flash and shout out to Drake for having more songs in the top 10. Then the Beatles. I love it when our melanated brothers, even if they're from Canada, creep in. Love that shit. And it's a rapper, it's hip hop. Love that shit. And definitely feel good about that. So those are our Nipsey Hussle Award winners. And what else we got?
You mind if I geek out for a second? Because this shit blew my fucking mind when I read it. Guess who the number one is?
Who won what?
All time, Billboard Top 10.
Wait.
All
Can you give us a category?
I would assume Michael Jackson.
Billboard is pop. Billboard
I would
is
assume
pop.
Michael Jackson.
Justin Timberlake.
Because of his reaction, I feel like it's not Michael Jackson.
Justin Timberlake.
It is not Michael Jackson. It is not Justin Timberlake.
B.O.B.
Fuck no.
Nah, I'm through. If
Right.
I only
Sting.
had a brain.
I'll give you this hint. It's a woman.
Missy Elliott.
Madonna.
Fuck no.
Madonna.
38
Oh!
top 10 Billboard hits. 38.
I don't-
Jesus
I don't argue
Christ.
that.
I didn't know. Like,
Madonna.
I'm not shocked by that. When you saw it, yes, I'm not shocked.
I'm
by
not
that.
surprised.
If it would have been a woman, I would say Madonna or Whitney. And if it would have been a man, I would have said Sting or MJ. And then now, of course, I would throw Drake in there. So Madonna and Whitney ran shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
That shit is, I mean, I know
Beyonce
she's
creeping up somewhere.
Huh?
Beyonce creeping up
She
somewhere.
probably is, but I mean that type of that's like rock and roll.
Beyonce had the best
type
video of the
shit.
year.
Madonna ain't.
I tell
Madonna
you,
ain't-
Swift.
I mean, has Madonna won like a lifetime achievement award
Not amongst
anywhere?
black folks.
No, I mean, like-
us.
Not amongst us.
I'm sure she
She
has
won all kind of
Madonna
accolades.
is like,
But
the-
lifetime achievement, that's
she's
us.
universally considered
started
the
that.
shit. So I'm
She should.
sure maybe on MTV or VH1.
But she
should.
I've
Never-
she did.
I used to be hip to that kind of shit, and I don't remember. That's why I'm
I mean,
asking.
I
I used to
celebrate all
be too, but I'm not used to it either.
Right, right.
I done gave up all them shows except the awards last week. Shout out to the BET Awards for having Go-Go on it. I don't know if we
Yes.
addressed that.
No, we did not.
Regina Hall, DC
Yes.
Zone,
Yes.
they had EU doing the butt, they had James Funk from Red Essence,
Yes.
and DC and Go-Go ran the BET Awards last week.
Yeah, they went out. I mean, they got out there and did the damn thing, dude. I love that shit, man.
I've never been more
Her and
proud.
Taraji out there.
Entourage
doing-
is freaking going sack, that butt, that big old butt, ow! Shout out Sugar Bear. I used to do many shows with Sugar Bear back in DC back in the 90s, the early 2000s, man. He took me under his wing and really helped me do my rap career. And it felt really, really good to see them on the BET Awards and to see DC represented so heavily. I wonder why Wale wasn't there, but you know, it's cool. I'm just very, very happy.
Wale absolutely wasn't there too. I
Yeah.
wonder if that's some shit going on between him and Regina. Or
I don't think
some
so. Like
shit.
a lot of times, folks
That would
don't
be-
show up for their awards. They don't show up for their Grammys. They don't show up for. Sometimes they be
It was just
shooting
a
movies.
DC
So
They
y'all
want-
saying Jay-Z never show up for the
See?
BET
Yeah,
Awards?
it was just a moment for DC, and DC hasn't ever had a moment before.
Oh,
So it was our one moment, and it was just like,
But it was televised. But you have to look at the, you know, the schematics of everything. Sometimes
They might not ask them.
Right, they
They
never
might not ask them.
include everybody. There's so many from DC. You know that. It's culture there, man. It's just.
and Regina and them are our age, so Wale is younger to them.
That is very true.
There's so much culture there, man.
Well, yeah, then you just nailed it on the head right there, because you're right, they are our age, and I can imagine them being like,
Right.
Wale
Who's he?
ain't DC.
They're reaching back. They're
That's
reaching
what
back.
I can imagine her.
They're reaching
thinking,
back to
like,
the founder.
What?
Yeah.
No, but like,
He a leaf. He ain't the tree.
He's the shiniest
Yeah,
leaf,
leaf.
though. That's the only thing. He's the shiniest.
I don't feel
leaf.
like he's done that much, and I don't think he should have ever hooked up with Ross. That's my argument.
I mean, I know he's
He
the
should
more,
never
the
hooked up
more
with Ross.
most acclaimed DC artist over the last 20 years.
He should have never hooked up with Ross.
I'm not
He was dope.
agreeing or disagreeing.
No, he
I'm
been
just
dope
saying-
before that.
That's fine. I'm just
Fact,
saying
right?
what he is. The fact is that he's the most acclaimed artist from DC in the last 20 years.
And I salute that too.
That's all I'm saying.
I think his career would have went a better direction.
Yeah, I don't even care where his career could
I understand.
have been.
Mark
I'm just
Champagne.
saying, he's just a popular nigga from DC. I'm
I
surprised.
love
he
Wale.
had
I
it.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
front, nigga. No
I-
homo, nigga.
I mean, I know the nigga. He ain't cool. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
Devo.
he had a right to be there. I'll just say that, and he
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Whatever. It wasn't my event.
I'ma teach
shut
you
up.
all the sides of love.
Our Netflix and chill segment, and I'll put out a show. I got shows you can put them out really quickly. I'm watching Snowfall now. I didn't watch Snowfall when I was on. I'm watching it. I'm loving it. It's hood. It's The Wire for the West Coast, and it makes sense.
What's
and
the
it feels
premise of it, bro?
authentic. It's John Singleton that did Boys in the Hood. And it's a young dude trying to make some money.
Yeah.
Got hooked up with a really good crack connect, and how a good guy starts selling crack and making a living out of it. And it's also based on the government's need to put crack into the hood.
Yeah.
So it shows the government side of why they had to put it in the hood.
Oh.
And then it shows when niggas first get it and how they moved with it. And it's not like the hardest street nigga that started it. It's a, regular everyday guy.
Yeah, he fell into the game.
Yeah.
Like Ace on the motherfucker.
Exactly like that.
Like Ace.
Paid it forward.
Paid it full.
But it's
He
the
fell into
West
that
Coast version, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And,
Okay.
and that'll be my Netflix and chill pick of the week. I know I'm late, but I liked it. Y'all got anything y'all watching?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm about to geek out on y'all for a second because I found this really interesting documentary series on YouTube. It is the entire history of South Africa, and it's a 12-part series.
You know that
12.
my brother?
It is called The History of South Africa on
History of South
YouTube.
Africa on YouTube. Watch that shit.
It is a 12-part. It's 12-hour-long shows. Like, it's amazing. Like, they got
What?
2 whole episodes dedicated just to Shaka Zulu.
Oh man.
Yeah, they break
You seen
down.
you seen the
They break
motherfucking
that-
movie, right?
Of course.
Bro.
Yeah. I've seen. Yeah,
Okay.
I've studied Shaka's
This is my first
military
time asking you this
tactics,
question.
the weapons
Yeah,
he
he's
used,
fast.
the conditioning of it.
Hey, yo.
I don't know. I'm
That's my
offended.
shit. No, that's my shit. I was asking because I want to know, did you feel the same way after the Friday night? Had you watched it? And the cultural sense, had you watched it? Because I wanted to motherfucker do my rendition of Shaka Zulu.
Alright.
Hey,
So what you seen, Jay?
what I seen?
You seen anything you need
Man.
to watch?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a barber by trade, man. I got 27 years in, so as you know, I've cut JB's hair before, but New's been a friend, well, a client turned to a friend. Man, we got at least 9 years in, and I've been here 10 years. Gonna be 11 this year, so I'll be so busy working and shit like that. I don't have time to Netflix and chill at all. Anytime that I get after that, it be like a smoke, a drink, or whatever, enjoy myself in maybe a 2-hour period. So I haven't had time to follow anything.
Okay,
But
that's
I
fair.
watched this show called Hell on Wheels. It was about the Central Pacific and Transatlantic. Central Pacific and the Pacific Railroad Company. The two companies was competing in the 1800s to get over to the West Coast and connect the whole continent of the U.S. So I watched that, man. It was based on a true story, man. And it was all about, it talked about territories.
Oh yeah, how they fought their
Indians
turf
and
war.
shit
Yeah,
like that.
A lot of people
But they
died.
would, they would not be denied. And then they brought the Chinese over, and they would work for
Yeah.
more cheap.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? So this was after slavery. The Chinese came over. They worked the railroad. They were using nitrogen, blow up through the mountains and all that shit. It was a great thing.
Houston get us back talking about Chinese people. He been trying to get us back on Chinese people this whole show.
Some
They was gonna get us back.
I ate some fucked up fried rice last
You
week.
notice that shit too?
I ate some fucked up fried rice.
I was like, but
I told them they gonna put on onions in my shit. They did
I
anyway.
thought this was Netflix and chill. He was like, Chinaman come here.
Chinaman put their onions in
I'm
my
like,
rice.
Yo, good.
Yeah, Hell on Wheels. That's the movie. Man.
Hey, shout out
Netflix
to
is good.
my Chinese brothers out there. I don't know no Chinese people.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to all the people that friends that tune in every week.
Yes.
They represent
All
between 8 and 9% of our
Yes.
total viewership, listenership. So shout out to friends. What happened? What happened?
I noticed that.
Oh no!
It's too much of that. Too much of that. We'll end with sports, and we know that the Big Three basketball league, Ice Cube's league, is on CBS Sports now. They got Gilbert Arenas, AI, Steven Jackson, the shit ton of players. There's no football or basketball, but you can watch the Big Three on CBS Sports.
Shout out to Q.
Shout out Cube, yay!
Yeah,
that's
we be
great.
clubbing.
Ace look like you too. That's great. They look like you, but Ace look like you.
Q pioneered that shit when niggas ain't believing.
We know Anthony Davis went to the Lakers with LeBron.
Yes, he did.
Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are going to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
The Brooklyn Nets.
yeah.
What?
Oh, crazy. Bro.
So Golden State is down to Steph, Clay, and
Oh,
Draymond.
man.
The Lakers are rumored to maybe get
Katie
Kawhi.
going to Brooklyn.
KD going to
Oh, shit.
The Lakers might get Kawhi. The Clippers might get Kawhi. Kemba Walker's going to Boston.
Boston
Wizards
just
got rid of
who did Jimmy Butler just go to?
Jimmy Butler. Just
happened
Fuck.
today too.
Jimmy Butler just agreed to go to
Somebody in the East.
yeah. Fuck JB, who the fuck he just agreed to go to?
We just saw that shit.
We just saw
I'm
that
trying
shit.
to remember, young. It wasn't the
It
76.
wasn't 76, it wasn't Toronto, it wasn't the Bulls.
It wasn't fucking Pelicans.
It wasn't Cleveland, it wasn't Indiana.
Y'all seen
Miami. It was
Miami.
Miami.
Jimmy Butler's going to Miami, replacing Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
So there's some different things going on.
Indeed.
Interesting to see what happens with the Raptors if they don't get Kawhi, or Kawhi goes to the Lakers, or if Kawhi goes to the Clippers.
He wants to go to LA. That's just what it is. So
New York signed Julius Randle.
yes, they did.
They're grabbing some other mid-tier free agents.
Yeah,
they may pick up Bobby Portis from the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like our Wizards are letting Bobby Portis go and Jabari Parker go,
Yep.
which means we're starting from the bottom.
Yeah, starting.
John Wall is out for the season.
Right.
Bradley Beal is our only all-star player, and we got like 6 people under contract.
Right.
So we got to field an entire team, and we're letting all of the pricey veterans go. So we're gonna have a bunch of youngsters.
Yeah. We was on the bottom of the jump last year, right? So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. Better management, like. I don't know.
We have an interim in right now. We fired our GM, but there's an interim GM there now. I don't know if he's going to take over full time or if we're going to get someone else. But it looks like we are starting over. Like, let's go back to the beginning. Fuck everything we tried to do, everything we did. Let's just go back to the fucking beginning. And honestly, with John Wall hurt all of next season, I can't say it's not a bad strategy because we weren't going to win next year.
No.
So let go of everybody good and start over.
Start.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't know. I guess you use the season to make some management decisions, and then bank on a solid draft position because you're gonna have a high spot in the lottery from a bullshit ass season. And then you go from there.
And you bring John Wall back too.
Of course.
So you bring out a lottery pick and John Wall.
Exactly.
And Bradley Beal.
And better management deal.
Better management and whatever we develop on our own. So not this season coming, the very next season, we bring an all-star back and a lottery pick, and maybe that's enough to get us somewhere. But we're losing all of our quality players this year. We're losing everybody.
Right.
So it's going to be a bunch of kids.
Yeah, sometimes you can find some diamonds in the rough, but I haven't heard of any showstoppers they got out there, like any monsters. So, it'll be some Earl Rasmussen type shit going on.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Indeed.
We're doing the next show next week. Meek will be back. And then we're going on vacation. So one more show till vacation. Anything crazy, anything going on, anything you want to talk about before we get out of here? Something good, man. Something good, JD. It was something funny and good that happened to us that we did. Let's give them a peek behind the tent. Put some shit with us.
Personally?
Yeah, like fucking something good, something funny.
It's on JB.
Okay, all right, JB.
So I'm gonna tell a funny story because this shit happened today. So we had this kickback today at the pool and shit, right? We just chilling in the pool, relaxing, whatever. And this lady walks by. Whatever. But she got this look on her face, like what did y'all used to call it? The gas face, or just like. I'm like, damn, what's wrong? Here's what she said. This is gonna make you laugh. She said, I stepped on a hot coal from the fucking hookah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Whose hookah was it?
Sorry, Tawana.
So they had the jump sitting back like on the table by the pool. So like, how the fuck did the coals get on the ground? Like she stepped on it hard enough that she was like fucked up in the game. She's like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
You have to
Shit,
fall
leave.
on that bitch.
Shit, leave.
You have to fall on and stand on that motherfucker. If you touch it, you gonna move your foot immediately.
She was walking around barefoot and staying. I mean, like a red hot cold, young. Imagine, damn. Anyway, so that was crazy shit happens sometimes. I had to tell that story.
At the pool, you know, crazy things happen in Atlanta at the pool.
Right.
I'll say, let me think. I had a girl that I told I wasn't interested in dating, and I had her send me a book long text message on all the reasons she wasn't interested in dating me too. And she didn't just go away. She wanted to give me 2 or 3 minutes of why she didn't like me either. And she told me all, and I was just like, okay. And I didn't respond to the shit. And so she texted me again and was like, and I put on Facebook, I didn't respond to her. And she texted me and said, yeah, you didn't respond to me because you was blocked. And I was like, if I'm blocked, how do I get your text now? And I realized she unblocked me to tell me that she had blocked me and then probably blocked me again. And that's funny. She blocked me and then realized I didn't notice or didn't care, and then unblocked me to tell me, nigga, I blocked you.
That is the most,
Dumbest shit.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that last part. I knew about everything up to her unblocking you to tell you that she blocked you. That's the stupidest shit I might have ever heard in my
Somebody
life.
made that shit up.
That shit is...
Hand to God.
Nigga.
That's what she did. And she wasn't even my type. But she told me all about how I wasn't her type. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, like, we know who's now. Like,
You know, and
be clear.
You're telling me that story just gave me an epiphany, because I always struggled with why stupid people needed to walk the earth, and now I understand.
That's like a series. Why stupid people need to walk the earth? Yo, that made me work on that. I got a pathetic gift. Let me tell you something. I'm saying my spirit when you said that. Why stupid people need to walk the earth? You need to explain why they are in existence on this earth for everybody to go ahead and motherfucking you.
Why is Trump here?
Exactly. Why do stupid people need to walk the earth?
Well, I mean,
There would be no geniuses.
Well,
There would be no common sense. Because who will be stupid? We need you stupid motherfuckers.
I need
I ain't trying to say my boy shit.
No. I'm the comedy. Like,
Stupid people need to walk the
I
earth.
think about every time I've struggled in my life and somebody has done something unbelievably stupid, and it has just made my day. I mean, Donald Trump got me through last year, you know. I'm gonna keep it honest with you.
Between Twitter and dumb
That
shit,
stupid ass motherfucker.
between Twitter and dumb shit, you say it's entertainment.
So yes. So, you know, homegirl, stupid people, carry on. You know, just don't just don't mind my snickering.
Right.
I can't think of no shit because I'm lit. But I'm gonna tell you about when I was young, and shout out to my brother Anthony. He in the feds right now. They gave him 20, but he ain't.
Hold your head.
They got him 17, but he gonna be home next year. And y'all won't tell me. When we was young.
Well,
Listen, good hookah. That's why I gotta take my time. This is pressure hookah. So we in the basement and we got a fucking water bed, but it only got air in it. It's like an air mattress or some shit. So it's partially let down, like it's 40% air in there. So one of us would sit on the end, and then everybody would jump on the back, boom, and boost us up like a rocket, right? So everybody boosting up.
it sounds like some big homie shit.
I go, my brother jump on, I go, my older brother go, and then my youngest brother who locked up right now, it's his turn. Oh, everybody like to jump on it. We about to put this nigga in the second floor, bro. We jumped on this show. That nigga did like a 360. That nigga got fucked up when he left.
He's still laughing. That nigga got fucked up. That nigga almost died.
It was a pillow and shit. That nigga was so bad.
Oh, why they doing that shit? I'm gonna tell you a quick joke.
Yo,
On Instagram. On Instagram.
you got me
'Cause,
laughing because you laughing.
Mike Brooks talked about. I'm telling you that story. Mike Brooks, he talked about what James did. Mike Brooks was talking about when you argue with a girl and she is so upset she loses her voice, and he was like, she called you like, hello, and he was like, all right, man, what you want on for like arguing with you today? And she was like, I want to go down. He was like, what the fuck happened to your voice? I can't hear you. You know, women get so mad, they can't even say their word. They just be like, what you want, man? I was just calling it. And he was like, where your voice go?
Yeah, they
Not down there, he's around your voice. Your voice is left. I can't understand you, bitch.
Nigga,
You ain't got no voice.
I need the stethoscope here, that shit.
I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yo, I've had that shit happen so many times. They do that. You like what the fuck are you saying? Like, right?
That fuck happened to your voice.
Right. I was already ignoring your ass before. Now I can't even hear you.
Right, I get it. And, I'm gonna give y'all one big homie story before we get up out of here. We used to drink Remy, VSOP or 1738, and we was drinking that shit with some chicks. And we used to always, we had our good nights and our bad nights. We had Remy nights, we had E&J nights. It just depending on what night it was. And we would go from Remy to E&J or like whatever. If we only afford one good bottle of Remy, we might finish it out with E&J. We had some bad chicks over. We finished that bottle of Remy. This nigga H, big homie, then poured all the E&J into the Remy bottles.
What?
And started pouring the shit out of the dishes.
Like with that
And that was like, this Remy tastes different.
Yo! That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That was H. That was
Hey,
H,
yo,
man.
bro.
That was H. He would do shit like that.
Every jerk in the easy.
Every chick in a motherfucking Remy bottle and pour this to the ladies. And they shit like, oh, this is different. No, bitch is the same, bitch. It's the same. You tripping, bitch. It's the same.
Hey, Remy.
One time for
I can't
BE.
hear that nigga say it.
One time for BH. One
Yeah.
time for my motherfucking nigga homie.
Yeah.
Fourth and Delafield. Love you, nigga. Miss you, nigga. Gonna hold you down forever,
Goddamn.
nigga.
Uncle
That's
Joe
right,
and Soldier
right.
the King. You already know Hemingway's, man.
Already.
R.I.P. Uncle Joe. Love you, man. You know the vibes. Partner kick back. We in the building, nigga. What's up?
We see y'all niggas next week, man.
Next
it
week.
was almost a fellas only show. We did have Night here.
Yeah.
We got our guests over there on the phone. So we did have, it wasn't quite fellas.
On the
fellas
phone,
only.
nigga.
We'll figure it out.
You figure these shit.
Uno!
Dos.
We out!
Tres. Cuatro. Ya canto.
Arriba! I know what else to say.
Everybody there, G.
I'm on the phone. Okay, wait a minute. All
I
right.
need to get